The classroom was exactly as it always was. Fluorescent lights humming overhead, rows of identical desks, and Mrs. Henderson standing at the front, arms crossed like she was personally offended by our existence. I tried to focus on my math worksheet, but my eyes kept drifting to the clock. Only 20 minutes had passed since the bell rang, and already Mrs. Henderson's voice was drilling into my skull like a dentist's drill. She loved rules more than she loved teaching, and today was no exception. "Remember, class," she announced, her voice dripping with false sweetness. "Attendance is crucial for learning." I rolled my eyes internally. This woman had once given me detention for sharpening my pencil during silent reading because the sound was disruptive to the educational environment. The next day, Mrs. Henderson called a class meeting. "I've decided to implement a new policy," she declared, adjusting her glasses with an air of self-importance. "Perfect attendance is now mandatory for any student wishing to participate in extracurricular activities. Even one absence for any reason, doctor's appointments, family emergencies, even funerals, will result in immediate disqualification from all activities for the remainder of the year." A collective groan rippled through the class. Several students exchanged worried glances. I, however, felt a spark of something that suspiciously resembled a smile. You see, I had a doctor's appointment scheduled for next Tuesday afternoon, the same day as the sign-ups for the school debate team, which Mrs. Henderson happened to sponsor. "But, Mrs. Henderson," I asked, raising my... I woke up with my arm throbbing. I had fallen off my bike while rushing to catch the bus, a direct result of my determination to make it to school on time despite my doctor's appointment. The emergency room doctor had put a cast on my arm from my fingers to my shoulder. "You should probably stay home and rest," my mom suggested, looking worried at my makeshift sling. "But Mom," I protested, "you heard Mrs. Henderson. Perfect attendance is required for debate team." She sighed. "Honey, maybe, no, I get it." By the time I arrived at school, my arm was throbbing and I could barely carry my books. But I made it, every single period. During lunch, I ate one-handed while balancing my tray on my cast. In art class, I painted with my non-dominant hand, creating what I hoped would be an abstract masterpiece. When Mrs. Henderson saw me next day, I proudly presented my perfect attendance record to Mrs. Henderson. "I'd like to sign up for the debate team," I announced, holding up the required form. Her face lit up with satisfaction. "Wonderful, wonderful. Exactly the kind of commitment I expect from my students." She handed me the sign-up sheet and pointed to the list of team activities. "We meet every Tuesday and Thursday after school, and we have our first tournament next month." I nodded again. "Great. Just one thing," I said, holding up my freshly casted arm. "I won't be able to participate in any of the activities for at least 6 weeks while this heals." Her smile froze on her face. But you have perfect attendance," she sputtered. "Yes," I agreed pleasantly, "and according to your policy, that means I'm qualified for the team." I watched as her carefully